Welcome back to HipHopBeBop. Another boot fair video for you. Bought a few more bits today from this weekend's boot fair. Only managed to get to one because I had my daughter dragging my arm. But some bits I'm really pleased with in here, which is good. Alright pile. Might be some more to come in the future as well. But basically here we go. So I've got this, there's some jazzy sort of stuff. I don't know the tracks, I know the names, the artist names, I don't know the tracks. But I spoke to this guy and he said he had more stuff. So he took my number. Hopefully he's going to ring. But he said if he forgets, come back to the boot fair and he'll have some more. So I'm going to try again. If I don't hear from him, I'll try again next week. But I'll let you know how that goes. Might have a decent collection, you never know. So this is what I bought. It's one of the first stalls I went to as well. I think the album's all £1. There's a couple of 12s at 50p, but nothing really what I'm about. But I'll show you them as we go down. I think the best one is at the end, which I was really, really happy with. So, first album, George Howard, Stepping Out. Love the cover, I must admit. I don't know what the year is on that. Was it 84? Was that 84? TBA Records. Decent nick. Obviously looked after him. Don't know it. So I have to give that one a listen. I know the name George Howard. I just can't remember. Probably just see it, see it down in Discogs and stuff. Another one, Chico Hamilton, Nomad. I used to have this, not this one, but I used to have an album by Chico Hamilton. Can't remember what it was like. I ended up selling it in the end, but I think that was more to make space rather than didn't like it. This is 1980 on Elektra. Again, the condition's really good. This one I wasn't sure of. It was in the same pile, so I just picked it up. Julian Joseph. I'm sure I know the name, but I've really not got a clue. The Language of Truth. It was in the same lot, so I'm guessing it's jazz. East-West, so it's that modern jazz. 91. There you go. Is that the crossover stuff they used to do? Really don't know that one. So that'd be another one. Just see what it's like. And obviously everyone knows Grover Washington Jr. Come Morning. Don't know the tracks on here. I think Little Black Samba I've heard. So yeah, that was nice in a sleeve on Elektra again. Bit grubby, but just a bit of a clean up, that'd be fine. Another Grover Washington Jr. Wine Light. I have had this before actually, but it's in brilliant condition, very good condition. Cover maybe needs a bit of a, see if I can clean up some of the grubbiness on it. But yeah, because I back collect mainly 12s, just the one I had was just the two of us. I've got the US 12 with that, and I think, if I remember rightly, for some reason it's promo only in the US. Come out in the UK, but promo only in the US. But great track. There you go, produced by Ralph McDonald, Sound of a Drum Guy. And then you've got a couple from Wilton Felder, Secrets featuring Bobby Womack. No inner, oh there is an inner sleeve, but condition looks alright. An MCA. What's the year on that one there? 85. So this isn't going to be your kind of funky jazz that the breakbeat hunters look for in it, but it's still going to be, should be good. And another Wilton Felder, Gentle Fire. Decent condition again. A couple of marks, but nothing to worry about. An MCA. This one is from a bit earlier, 83. So yeah, don't know that one either. But that gives me some listening fodder. So I'm very pleased with them, and hopefully the guy comes through with something else. This, I don't actually know why I picked this up, to be honest. Stan. I know some of the new 12s, or recent 12s, as I say, end up, quite collectible, but even if they're mass produced. But this is a bit beat up, so don't know why. Great track. I love the track though. So, but Get You Mad was my favourite track. I think that wasn't that on the DJ Revolution album. I can't remember now. Yeah. So don't know why I picked it up, but yeah, it was. That was one of the 50p ones. So this one I really don't know, but this cover just it's amazing. Shaking All Over, Gary Sharkey. Don't know the year. Don't know the track. Smash Disco. It's a great sleeve, and that's what made me buy it. Just the sleeve. It might be a totally pants record. I don't know, but that sleeve is something else, isn't it? Brilliant. Joyce Sims, All in All, Mantronics Mega Mix. Excellent condition 12, but you know, I've already got the US copy. It's a crisp sleeve, so that might be getting resale, but I don't think, sadly, I don't think that goes for more than about £1 anyway. Might get a couple of quid. If not, that will end up being charity shop stuff, unfortunately. Or I might just keep hold of it, stick it in a box away somewhere. You've got Kurtis Blow, Christmas Wrapping. A couple of nicks to the sleeve, but the 12 is really good nick. Again, I've got the US 12 of this, but I'm not going to leave this behind for, you know, if you find this and it's £1, I'm not going to leave it behind. It's a classic. Mercury. See this back in the day, but I don't know what it was. But it's just interesting. Pressed on blood-stained yellow vinyl. A bit of disco 12, isn't it? But I don't know if it's is it cheesy disco? 1979. Sure Can Boogie. Yeah, so it might be cheesy, but I just, you know, I don't know what the condition is. I can't really tell. But I love the vinyl. It's definitely worthy. So, if anything, I might give it to my daughter and she can stick it on her wall. So that's another one to listen to. Keith Sweat, I Want Her. Again, it's not really a big tune. Sorry, it's a big tune, but it's not really highly collectible, especially on UK. They're cheap as chips, but it's a really crisp sleeve. And I don't know, you know, do you ever get them tracks where certain tracks you feel guilty for leaving them behind because they're so good? And this is one of them. So it's that, and this was my favourite of all. Bargain, £1. Jones Girls, Nights Over Egypt. I've got a copy, but my one has got writing over the sleeve, and it's got a lot of marks on the vinyl. This is crisp sleeve, stamped Taping Is Killing Music, and the vinyl is near perfect. So this was this is my favourite of all, because I can now replace my beat up copy. So I was well chuffed with this. So as I'm sure you can tell. So Nights Over Egypt, such a good track, and Love Don't Ever Say Goodbye on the other side. So that's it. So I think that's to be honest, if I'd have gone to the boot fairs and only found the Jones Girls in that condition, I would have been more than happy. So, but yeah, as you can tell, I'm probably pleased with that lot. We'll see what the jazz stuff's like. Hopefully the guy gets back in touch with me, or I'll see him next week. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you can like, comment and subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. Let me know what you think of the tunes. You know, I'll get some bargains there. You know, there's great tunes that are just cheap as chips, but you think they should be more, but they're not. So yeah, let me know. All right, I'll see you later. See you on the next one.